How are you today? Hope you're doing well. So in this video ay sasagutan po natin ang ilang mga sample questions about correct word usage. So in this type of question, choices are almost homogeneous, which means halos magkalapit lang or most likely lahat ng choices are correct, but meron talagang isang tamang sagot, which is suited or fitted sa sentence. Simulan po natin sa tanong na, I need to blank this report to my boss by the end of the day. A. Submit. B. Surrender. C. Transmit. Or letter D. Admit. The correct answer is letter A. Submit. Kapag sinabi po kasi nating submit, it means to hand over or present or send something for consideration, review, or approval. Kasi sa sentence na ito, mas fitted or mas suited yung salitang submit kasi may parang something na i-hand over ka sa yung boss which needs an approval. Kasi po yung word na surrender, it means to give up or yield control, which does not fit the context of submitting a report. Also with the word transmit, kasi kapag sinabi nating transmit, it means to send or convey information or signals electronically or through a medium, which could be an alternative to submit a report or submit a certain context, but it is not the usual or commonly used in relation to submitting a report. And also with the word admit, kasi kapag sinabi nating admit, it means to confess or acknowledge something, which is very unrelated to the action of presenting a report. Next, question number 2. She blanked her coffee with sugar and cream earlier. A. Drinks. B. Drunk. C. Has drunk. Or letter D. Is drinking. The correct word to fill in the blank is drunk, which is letter B, because the sentence is in the past tense, which indicates that the action of consuming the coffee has already taken place. Because of the word earlier, which means that the action has already done in the past. Kasi po yung letter A, yung drinks, is in the present tense form of the verb, which does not match the past tense of the sentence. While letter C, has drunk, is the present perfect tense, which indicates an action that started in the past and has continued up to the present. Pero hindi po ito applicable sa sentence na ito because the sentence is referring to a specific past event. So the present perfect tense is not appropriate. While letter D, is drinking, is the present continuous tense, indicating an ongoing action in the present, and it does not align with the past tense context of the sentence. So I hope that's clear. And now we have number 3. The blank of the book was exciting and kept me engaged until the end. A. Beginning. B. Commencement. C. Inception. Or letter D. Start. The correct answer is letter A. Beginning, because the word beginning refers to the start or commencement of something. So in this context, it specifically highlights the early part of the book and emphasizes its exciting nature. While the word commencement, which is synonymous to beginning, but it is more commonly used sa mga formal or mga ceremonial contexts like graduation ceremonies, mga formal meetings, rather than in relation to a book. While the word inception typically refers to the creation or the process of creating something, but it may not be as appropriate in the context of a book. While choice D, start, is also synonymous to beginning, but beginning is a more precise and fitted word choice when discussing the opening section of a book. Ang mahalaga po kasi dito is makita yung mga hints which can be found in a sentence so that the reader can use to understand the meanings of the words. How about this one? Question number 4. I blank my phone at home this morning. A. Forgetting. B. Forgets. C. Forgot, or letter D. Have forgot. The verb forgot is the simple past tense of the verb forget, which means to fail to remember or unintentionally leave something behind. So in this context, it describes the action of leaving the phone at home earlier in the day. Kasi po yung sentence is in the past tense and it indicates that the action of leaving the phone behind happened in the past. So the correct answer is letter C, forgot. While forgetting is the present participle form of the verb na hindi naman po siya nagmatch sa past tense ng ating sentence because ang sentence po kasi dito is past tense na. Sabi nga dito, I blank my phone at home this morning. Ibig sabihin, kaninang umaga nakalimutan niya because the action of leaving the phone behind ay nangyari na in the past. So that means past tense po ang sentence natin. While choice B, forgets, is the present tense form of the verb and does not align again with the past tense of the sentence. While choice D, have forgot, is an incorrect form of the present perfect tense kasi the correct form would be have forgotten. But actually, it is not suitable in this context because the action occurred in the past and has no direct relevance to the present. Question number 5. The new restaurant in town blank great reviews. A. Has received. B. Receives. C. Received. Or letter D. Will receive. Yung verb po natin dito na has received, ito po yung tamang sagot which is letter A because yung has received is in the present perfect tense and it indicates an action that started in the past and has a connection to the present. Dito po kasi sa sentence natin, it signifies that the restaurant has received great reviews in the recent past, suggesting an ongoing trend or current state of positive feedback. While choice B, receives, is the present tense form of the verb, which does not convey the idea that the restaurant has already received reviews in the past. Also with letter C, received is the simple past tense of the verb and would suggest that the reviews occurred at a specific point in the past without any indication of their current relevance. And also with choice D, will receive is the future tense, indicating that the restaurant is expected to receive great reviews, but it does not align with the statement that the reviews have already been received. Again, letter A yung tamang sagot kasi yung action has already started in the past pero may connection pa rin siya sa present or sa present event. Question number 6. The blank of the storm caused damage to several buildings. A. Affect. B. Effect. C. Affection. Or letter D. Effection. The noun effect refers to the result, consequence, or outcome of a particular action, event, or condition. So in this sentence, it highlights the impacts or consequences of the storm, which led to the damage of the buildings. While yung word na affect, it is a verb that means to influence or have an impact on something. In this sentence, we are discussing the outcome or consequence of the storm, rather than the storm's influence on something else. While yung word na affection, it refers to a feeling of love, which does not fit the context of the sentence kasi dito sa sentence natin, it talks about storm that caused damage and it does not relates to the word love. While choice D, affection, it is not commonly used word and does not convey the intended meaning in the sentence. Therefore, the correct answer or the correct word to fit in the blank is effect, which is letter B. Question number 7. I am blank forward to the weekend. A. Look. B. Looking. C. Looked. Or letter D. Looks. The correct word to fill in the blank is looking, which is letter B, because the sentence I am looking forward to the weekend indicates that the speaker is eagerly anticipating or excited about the upcoming weekend. While letter A, look, is the base form of the verb, but it does not convey the ongoing or present nature of the speaker's anticipation. While letter C, looked, ito po ay past tense form of the verb and does not align with the present tense of the sentence. While letter D, yung looks, ito po ay present tense form of the verb pero hindi po ito yung fitted sa sentence na ito because the speaker is referring to their own anticipation rather than describing someone else's actions or appearance. Question number 8. I blank my favorite book to my friend. A. Lend. B. Borrow. C. Rent. Or letter D. Buy. Ang verb po na lend, which is yung letter A, means to give something to someone for a temporary period of time, but you are also expecting of it being returned. So ang ibig sabihin po nito kapag sinabi nating lend, that means you are allowing your friend to borrow such book sa'yo. While choice B, yung borrow, means to take or receive something from someone with the intention of returning it. Because dito sa ating sentence, we are referring to a favorite book which is handed over to his or her friend. Kasi kapag sinabi nating borrow, it is the action of the person receiving, not the person giving such thing. While yung rent naman, it refers to paying for the temporary use of something, typically for a fee. So it is not appropriate in this context as there is no mention of payment. And also with choice D, buy means to acquire something by paying for it. Pero dito po sa sentence kasi we are not talking about something na binibili or hindi po tayo nag-uusap ng payment. That is why it does not convey the act of giving something with a payment. I hope that makes sense and it is very clear to you. So we have number 9. She blanked a cake for her friend's birthday party. A. Baked. B. Cooked. C. Fried. Or letter D. Boiled. The correct answer is letter A. Baked. Kasi yung cake naman, hindi naman yun niluluto, hindi naman yun pina-fried, at hindi rin bino-boiled. Because when we say baked, it specifically refers to the cooking process of using dry heat. Typically, ginagamit yung oven to prepare or cook food items such as cakes, bread, or pastries. While choice B, C, and D are not appropriate po kasi it is a different cooking methods that involve heat. Which means kapag sinabi nating involve heat, it means direct fire yung kumbaga magpapaapoy ka talaga para magluto. And it is not appropriate for baking a cake. So we have our last number 10. The blank of the book was beautiful and vivid. A. Protagonist. B. Antagonist. C. Plot. Or letter D. Description. When we say protagonist, it refers to the main character or central figure in a story. So it does not relate to the quality of the book's description. Also, with the antagonist, it refers to a character or force that opposes the protagonist in a story and which is also unrelated to the quality of the book's description. At kapag sinabi naman po nating plot, it refers to the sequence of events or storyline in a narrative, which does not directly pertain to the description of the book itself. And the noun description, it refers to the acts or process of presenting or representing something in words or providing details, characteristics, or qualities that help create a mental image or understanding. Dito po kasi sa sentence, it highlights the quality of the book's description and which also emphasizes the beauty and vividness of the book. That is why the correct answer is letter D, description, because it describes the beauty and the vividness of the book. Kumusta po? Did you get all the items correct? You can comment your scores down below. And I hope that this video makes sense to you and to your friend who are reviewing online for the upcoming civil service examination. And if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to your friends. Also, you can watch this next. That's all for this video. Bye for now.